USA, the greatest entertainers in America, as requested by you, the servicemen and women of the United States Armed Forces throughout the world. Command Performance, presented this week and every week till it's over there. Okay there, man, it's time to chuck the chatter and grab a chunk of cheerful chirping, not to mention a clip of clear, clean chop-chop with nary a crimson or creepy clang to cleave your cacophonia cantata catchers. Just thought I'd try that. After 2 years on this program, it gets a little tiresome just saying hello. Anyway, we're here as usual with an armload of pianissimos and double forties, as per your letters to Command Performance, Armed Forces Radio, Los Angeles, USA. Tonight is Ladies' Night on Command Performance, which means that immediately after introducing your lovely mistress of ceremonies, I shall retire gracefully, because despite the wishes of my mother and father, I was a boy. And now I turn you over to a girl you love being turned over to, Miss Betty Grable.
And taking advantage of my position as hostess on Command Performance tonight, and in part payment for a couple of really swell letters from Friedman 826, the big silk stocking man, Corporal Dwight Spotswood, who says he married the most beautiful girl in California, R.G. Berry and his messmates with the Royal Navy, the entire Third Army, Matt Giaffredi in Grable Manor, and the following members of Foxhole 5, 6, and 7 at 230. Helmut Hitler Valentine, Stinky Colson, Flat Top Fletcher, and one powdered egg in my beer La Beau. Well, anyway, here's a couple of choruses by the AFRS Orchestra of Cuddle Up a Little Closer. Cuddle up a little closer, lovey. Comfy, cozy, 'cause I love from head to toesy. Lovey mine, if you leave me, I'll be lonely. Though our world has just begun, don't forget I want you only. Yes, you're the I love from head to toesy, lovey Thank you, men. Ladies' Night on your old taffy pull continues now with a note of dignity. Here on Command Performance, we try to include unusual items and familiarize you with new tunes, acquaint you with unusual trends, and, in general, let you know what's cooking in the USA. And the item you are about to hear was concocted by one of America's outstanding musical arrangers, Mr. Felix Mills. And I know that by the time the last bell note has dissolved into oblivion, you will agree with me that Command Performance has done it again. Music lovers of the AEF, it's a pleasure to introduce a very talented vocalist, Miss Florence Gill.
Hello, Miss Grable.
Yes, Major Wilson?
You know, Miss Gill is really the celebrated Clara Cluck of Disney fame, and I thought you might also be interested in knowing that one of the boys in the AFRS orchestra, PFC Jack Martin, has been studying voice in the same hen house as Miss Gill.
Oh, really? Well, in that case, those two should definitely meet. Miss Gill, this is Private Martin. Private Martin, this is Miss Gill. Thanks a lot, Florence, Gill, and Private Martin. Now, next comes a lot of commands for a certain young lady known to you as Molly Malone. And as an extra added attraction, here's one of your own all-time favorites to see that Molly has a pleasant swing in her vocal hammock. Gentlemen, it's Maxine Sullivan.
Thank you, and hello, men. Command performance sends regards to the engineers in the CBI, to Hessel Cesars, or the Eager Beaver Society of Lower Bougainville, Private John Cass and Lowell at 8942. Odell Carini from the Bronx, New York. Where else? And here comes Molly now. Cockle and muscle alive, alive, oh. In Dublin, fair city, where girls are so pretty, that's where he first met her, sweet Molly Malone. She wheeled a wheelbarrow through streets wide and narrow, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. She was a fishmonger, and sure it's no wonder, for her father and mother were fishmongers too. For they wheeled through streets wide and narrow, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. He asked her to marry, she said 'twould be grand, but to leave her dear Dublin, she'd not give her hand, so they both wheel a barrow through streets wide and narrow, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. This is a story very old of a girl who was his all alone. She was the one he would not forget, and her name was Sweet Molly Malone. He asked her to marry, she said 'twould be grand, but to leave her dear Dublin, she'd not give her hand, so they both wheel a barrow through streets wide and narrow, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive.